3 days of darkness, there's basically a lot of prophecies going around, and have been for many years now, that talks about that there's a coming 3 days of darkness that's going to happen, and that 3 days of darkness is basically a physical type of darkness.
What you gonna do when the darkness comes, when the sky goes black and there is no sun? What you gonna do when the darkness comes, when you can't trust friends cause they might pull guns? What you gonna do when the darkness comes, when it all turns real in the northeast slums? What you gonna do when the darkness comes? First to hit the deck, you're the first to run. Here's a little story, I'll get straight at the point. Start at the beginning, made spark a joint. A story about a fool searching for success, yet everywhere he turned was a fucked up mess. He tried really hard to piece his mind together. Decisions that were made, but they weren't too clever. But never say never, if needs must be. If it's a lesson to be learned, you can learn it from me. There's been a lot behind the scenes that I'd rather not mention. Living with the anger, dealing with the tension. Things need attention and the time is now. I'm counting on this music, putting food in both my mouths, so I focus on the future and shape the things to come. The good as ever came from down the barrel of a gun. There's been sliding some music and I should have spoke up, but I chose not to. Now the joke's on us, but trust me this, I seen it as it is. A lot of sly motherfuckers sit and take a piss, just smile to your face and lie behind your back. Call you out and coming it up with this, you're on the track, but the course has been set. There's plenty in us yet. With each and every track I leave you deeper in my debt, but never forget, all the stories have a twist. The fool live for music, that's the way that it is. But the music messed him up, yet he wouldn't look back. He's carrying the weight and the haters on his back. Till the day he finally snapped, that he ended it all. Because the higher you get, the further you're gonna fall. So what you gonna do when the darkness comes, when the sky turns black and there is no sun? What you gonna do when the darkness comes, when you can't trust friends cause they might pull guns? What you gonna do when the darkness comes, when it all turns real in the northeast slums? What you gonna do when the darkness comes? You're the first to hit the deck, kid, first to run. What you gonna do when the darkness comes, and the sky turns black and there is no sun? What you gonna do when the darkness comes, when you can't trust friends cause they might pull guns?
There are many Christians that are warning the body of Christ that during that 3 days of darkness, you are not to leave your home. You are to close your windows, close your doors, lock your doors, and also close your curtains, close your blinds. Do not look outside during that time, and whatever you do, do not answer the door during that time, because there's going to be a lot of spiritual darkness, a lot of demonic activity, and of course demons can appear as humans, so they can knock at your door and seem like they're a neighbor or a family member. The darkness coming is worse than that by 100-fold. Instead of 3 hours, it will last 3 days. The whole world will be dark at the same time. That is why I've told my remnant to stay inside during the 3 days. It will be deadly to be out because reprobate men and women will be insane, and killing will be what they do.